Hi, this is Jason West, CEO of FastFunnels, and in this video I want to tell you about some great new updates that we've got that's really going to help you with your designs. And here we are in an account now. It's just a demo page. And what you'll see now over here is that this has changed, the blocks. And we've got this kind of up and down arrow here and a little timer and then a hide symbol. Now, the way that this works is, first of all, the arrows will allow you to move the blocks up and down, so a little easier than perhaps dragging them in the way that we used to do that. So we can move them up and down. And then if we want to just work on a block, but not have everybody see it on the front end, maybe you're doing some work on a live website, what you can do is to create the block in the back end and then just click hide. So, and then save changes, and then that block, if we go and look now, won't actually be there. So, but it is still there for you to be able to go ahead and work on in the background. And when you're ready, you can just make it visible to all of your visitors, and then there it is, it'll just appear like that. So that's a really useful update for people. Then the other one is this, the delay showing element. Now this is often used when people are doing perhaps a webinar, an automated webinar in one of our funnels. And then towards the end of the webinar, they want to show the offer, but only after a certain amount of time. So you can do that. So let me just go to another page in this funnel to show you how it would work. Here we are. So let's just pretend that this is our webinar video, our presentation, and at say 1 hour into it, we want to display this button right here. Now you can do it with an entire section or an individual element. So we can do the whole section to only appear after 60 minutes. So this whole block here, or we can just do the actual button itself. So now you can see we've got animation like we used to have, but we've also got animation and delay. So this element delay here just performs exactly the same. So let's just put, I'm going to put 10 seconds here for this button. And then when we go and preview the page, you'll see the video and everyone's watching your video. And then it comes to the point when you want to talk about your offer and then you want to give them a chance to buy it. Then comes the button just like that, and it's ready for them to go and buy. So that's a really useful feature for a lot of people who do those kind of presentations. And then you can still do your animations and everything with it as well. So it doesn't just have to quickly be thrown on the page. It can be faded in, all of that stuff. So those are really useful. Now here's another one that is a much requested feature, and it's to do with the design. So what would happen before, if you wanted multiple columns to be in a block, you couldn't do that. So you could only take the one column and then you can split it up. And we've got a new way of doing that, by the way. It's just a little clearer and easier. You can just split them into sort of 1, 2, 3 columns. And here they are, 1, 2, 3. So that's there. But you could only ever have the one column in the block. So if you wanted to have, say, for example, a header, let's just take this one over here like this. If we just move this up, let me just get it into the right position. There we are. Move that up above here like that. You can't have them sharing, or you couldn't have them sharing the same background. So if you've got a background image, it was quite annoying that you couldn't have it going across the header as well if you wanted to. But now you can, because as you can see, I've added another column all in this same block. So you can have multiple columns now in the same block. Hugely better. There we go. Look, grab a container and then we can put them in. So that was one thing. And then of course you can split up the column as well if you would want to. You don't have to have it, just one column there and so on. So we can do that. And then the next thing that we can do is another really, really useful feature is we can now copy and save elements and blocks. So say, for example, you really liked this particular button just here. We can copy the button. And it's up here and it's going to stay there and it's great. But you want to be able to use this anywhere in your account. What we can now do is click on these three little dots and click Save in your account. We'll call it My Button, and then Submit. And now it's going to appear in here. So even if we just go and clear all of the elements, we can now add that button from our saved selection anywhere we want to do that. So I can just drop it in right there, and there it is. So really useful to quickly be able to create new pages with the exact same styled buttons and everything that you want and that you use for your brand. So there we are, that's it. And then there's one more update as well. If we go to styling, we've now got page styling. So you can, if you want to, do this entire page with a particular color as the background. Let me just try and put one in there. There we go. And then it will just do all of the background as that color, unless you've colored the block itself, which we have right here. If I've got a background color, it will do that. If I take the background color off, now the whole page is styled. And you can also add in here, there we go, page styling. You can also add an image to use, such as like a tile, and then repeat that tile all over the background of the entire page, so it all looks the same. So a nice little thing. And you can choose how to use the background image, repeating horizontally, no repeating at all, cover the whole area. All of those options are there for you. So there's the updates. Now we've got more coming, such as the very popular requested undo redo. So when you do something wrong and you want to correct that, instead of discarding and then starting again, you can save and unsave and go back and forward. Undo redo, as it's called, to make it a lot easier for you to correct issues. So thanks again for watching this video. I hope you found these updates really useful. Can't wait to see what you create. It's available in both the website builder and the funnel builder section. So it's all there for you, ready to go. And I'll speak to you real soon with some more updates very shortly. Take care.